Hi, welcome back to another edition of Max and Nicky 1000th Time Reactions,
where we react to a song after listening to it for a 1000th time.
we usually release 3 videos a day.
We haven't done one in a few days because we got fairly busy in the last few days.
And we just didn't have the bandwidth to release any videos in the past few days. But
we're back.
Worry not, we're back.
And
we are...
As Nicky was starting to mention, we do normally release 3 videos a day, every day.
So make sure to hit that subscribe button and ding that post notification bell,
so you don't miss out on all this great content. What are we going to listen to right now, Nicky?
We're going to listen to Madonna's Material Girl. This is one of her earlier hit songs, and it's, boy, is it a catchy song.
Sure thing.
I know Max loves this song.
Sure. Well, yeah, as you do.
Sure, I do.
Yeah. And if you're new to the channel, what we like to do here is listen to the song all the way through without stopping.
And then we talk about it afterwards, talk about our reactions, go into some in-depth analysis.
About the production.
And maybe talk about
some
the
of
history
of the song, if we should know any. As we normally do, we like to mention that we also have another YouTube channel called Max and Nicky,
on which we perform oldies, tunes, jazz standards, and originals in that vein.
And we got comedy videos on there as well. But for right now, let's take a listen to Material Girl. Material Girl. You got that double R thing going on. Material Girl by Madonna.
For our 1000th time.
Here we go.
On the surface, that song is just some simple bubblegum pop song, but it's not. There's a lot going on.
A lot of production, interesting production qualities in this song.
Sure.
First of all, I just want to. Well, also the lyrics are not just a typical bubblegum pop song. Actually, I mean,
Sure.
it's almost like she's just reflecting on society. Being in a materialistic society, and this woman wanting material possessions and looking for a man that can give her those things.
Well, it's interesting because if you've ever seen the music video, Keith Carradine plays this guy that sees her. They're looking at him and I can't remember what other actor it
Robert, is his name Robert Carlyle? Is that his name? The guy Arliss?
Yes, Robert. No, not
again?
Robert Carlyle. Robert Carlyle is the guy from The Full Monty.
Oh,
and
Arliss.
It's Robert. It's Robert.
Robert Wool.
Robert Wool. Yeah.
Sorry, I just looked it up.
Robert Wool. They're looking at like some kind of dailies. If you don't know what dailies are, it's like the footage you shot during the day of a film or TV show, and they're looking at they're in a small theater looking at the dailies, and they see Madonna in there, and Keith Carradine rather says, "I want that girl,"
Right. It's interesting. It's almost like he's treating her. He doesn't know anything about her. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Maybe he's just infatuated with how she looks.
Essentially, though, the way
maybe he's looking at her in sort of a materialistic way too.
Well, the thing is, during the whole music video, he's trying to woo Madonna with all these material possessions, and she's sort of not having any of that until the way end of the music video. She kind of relents and does give in. And
is that what happens? I kind of forgot.
I think I can't remember exactly what happens, but I think she does fall for the sort of material possessions because.
Are you sure? No, I don't think she falls for
or
anything.
It's almost it's kind of a wink to the audience in a way. She doesn't fall for it, but she I think the statement here is that
maybe we're all deep down have a material.
Well, we're all like trying to resist the temptation of material possessions, but
that's the world we live in.
Entice me enough with it. It's hard to resist, I guess.
Oh, interesting. But are you sure that's what happens in the end?
Not exactly. Anyway,
I thought she actually ends up not going with him in the end.
No, she does. She does.
Well, here's another thing. I like some of these lyrics. It's funny. Our 12th grade economics teacher would often play songs that were related to money, things like that at the beginning of class. And he one time played this song because some of the lyrics, she said there's a double entendre with the word interest. I like that, if you strike my interest, interest, being a money term as well, financial term. I don't know. There's a lot of these double entendres in this,
As far as the instrumentation is concerned, it's really cool. First of all, I want to touch up on that chorus guitar during the choruses,
right?
Which is really cool. It almost does give it a more 80s feel.
Well, it definitely does give it an 80s feel.
And I really
this whole song sounds very 80s. I
really like the sound of the chorus guitar.
Song, this is classic 80s Madonna sound right here.
Well, yes, but I would say that this is sort of earlier in her career where her voice isn't, the way she sings isn't with that fuller voice that you might hear on Like a Prayer or Oh Father.
Well, no, I know. Yeah, of course, but still classic.
In fact, I feel like it was almost, they thought
I think she had, maybe producers were wanting to go that direction at first, but you can kind of hear that direction of her, a little bit more of a mature, fuller voice in that part that goes, a material.
Yeah.
A material. It's almost on hinting at that. Even that part.
That part is very interesting,
and it steers away a little bit from that bubblegum pop sound.
Right,
actually,
it
gives it a little bit more of a, maybe for lack of a better term, a little bit more of an edge. Actually, it allows it to be it's almost like. It's like I'm reflecting here on this song. Actually,
it's almost as if the style of the music is is representative of what the lyrical content, but then
Well, yeah, I think she was trying to, has a little bit more of a slightly more head voice kind of brighter sound because, the music video shows her, like Marilyn Monroe,
Sure.
Or at least the dailies
I
of
mean,
that,
she's very
that
beautiful
film.
in this music video, Madonna.
But she's doing that classic going down the steps.
Sure, was
scene.
that from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes?
I think so, yeah. And, Marilyn Monroe had this kind of, she had this kind of voice,
Right. Well, but Madonna did.
And her voice was, her singing voice was sort of higher like that
people,
too,
kind of earlier in Madonna's career kind of pegged her as having some sort of like a Minnie Mouse type of voice or something like
Right.
that.
What? So much so that even she did that Santa Baby. She does a version of that is purposely affected to sound like
Santa
a mini voice
Baby.
or
She kind of sings.
or a she has this kind of higher pitched sound.
But, there's some cool stuff going on. I mean, first of all, the drums, I think it is a real drummer, but it's just he's using maybe these sort of electric type of drums. Certainly the snare drum has some gated reverb on it. But there's also some
which is also a mark of an 80s song.
Sure. There's also a cool thing going on in the left ear in the beginning and throughout. There's these sort of it's almost sounds like some kind of organ or keyboard. Maybe it's a Rhodes or I don't know what it is, but it's got some kind of tremolo effect on it. You know what I'm saying, Max?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Sorry.
Gosh, Max, this is, if you've watched our past videos, for me, it gets a little annoying that Max always looks at an article about the song while we're recording the video.
I just wanted to make sure.
And it's like, well, what's the point of that,
Well, because I wanted to make sure you were correct in the music video's end, actually, what you were saying.
I know she does go with him at the end. I know for sure.
He pretended to be penniless and succeeded in her. Well, yeah, no. In the end, he pretends to be penniless.
Right, but I think she does know that he isn't penniless, though.
No, which is what the wink is in the end.
Right. But, there's these cool things going on the left ear, like that, I guess it's like a Fender Rhodes or something, a keyboard is going on that has this tremolo effect that's really cool. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It almost sounds like a synthesized version of a saw, like a sawtooth noise or something like that. I don't know.
Well, no, I think you're thinking of that distorted guitar that's happening. That has that's kind of has more of a what you
in
might,
the beginning in the left ear.
Well, no, I don't know.
But also, there's these cool bells, like synthesized bell sounds that are really cool.
Yeah. Well, actually, were they bells or was that a? It sounded like triangles. Actually,
Could be.
Triangle.
It sounds synthesized though. Actually,
you think so?
Yeah.
I can look.
well,
No, I can't. Well, anyway.
But anyway, this is a great song. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to bop your head to and dance to. But I think that'll do it for this reaction video, right, Max?
I think so. Yeah, very fun song.
If you like what you heard and saw today, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ding that post notification bell to find out about more Max and Nicky reaction videos.
Please keep tuning in.